Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Akana Cricket Stadium. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
The Super Giants wins the toss. The home crowd roar their approval as their captain decides to bat first. Marsh opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bat. Markram up the other end to start things off. These two make a very good combination.
They're nicely settled in the commentary boxing, looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. Nicely played. Runs one.
That shot allows them to get off the mark. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Edge, but it drops safely.
Didn't get all of it. Couldn't get the timing right on a full delivery.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Well played. Could be a quick single.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get four.
Fuchs, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Shot, should be runs here. Onto that early, that could be four.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's four more runs to the scoreboard.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down to deep square.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Yes.
They'll get at least one here.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up. How will he reply?
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Couldn't get it through the field. Finds the fielder with that shot. Off the middle of the bat.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Boundary last ball. What's... Nicely played. Runs one. Oh, whack. Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get.
Coran just about ready to go out in the middle. He's got their tail up.
Power and precision in that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
The right-hander, new batter out in the middle and ready to face up.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Overton coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. There could be a couple if they hustle. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Yep. Yes.
Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Yep.
Overton over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
Good return back from the deep. I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yes.
7 runs added there. The Super Giants are 53 for 2. The Super Kings can now have 5 fielders outside the circle. Going with spin now. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Yep.
Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. That's a great catch. Overton, a deep cover point. Had to make up a bit of ground, but they've held on to a peach of a catch.
Hunt, the lefty is at the crease, just about ready to start.
Well played, could be a quick single.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Yep.
Nicely played. Runs one.
Yes.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Yes.
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Yep.
Cut away to cover point. They'll get the single. Oh, great run out.
Inglis, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
That ball was well clear of the field.
Edge, but it drops safely.
Didn't get all of it. Couldn't get the timing right on a full delivery.
Shot, should be runs here.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
That's a confident appeal. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary road.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Massive outside edge. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Nicely played. Well played. Could be a quick single. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Doesn't beat the infield. Beats the field with a great shot.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. How will the bowler respond? Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap though.
There'll be runs here.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple possibly.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Misses everything.
Chahar with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will he reply?
Nice shot. Cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Pant is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Nicely played. Runs one. Edged. What a ball. Fultz back on now. Out. Caught.
Sarmad in the middle and want to get the feet moving from the get-go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Samad advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for four.
Got it away for four, backward of point very nicely.
Well played, could be a quick single. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary. Straight to the fielder. Hussain coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Oh boy, it just didn't stick. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. And they'll scamper through for a single. Good running.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Oh, a little fall, and that's going to be 4 runs.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
shot. Should be runs here. Fulks back into the attack. Perfectly timed.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. A lovely hook shot. Might even make it to the boundary.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that, and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nicely played. Runs one. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Hussain back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Hit that hard and fast.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Samad got down to the pitch and a nice sweep shot past the fielder at 45. There's two on offer. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Well played. Could be a quick single. Driven through cover. Just the one. Massive outside edge. Henry coming back into the attack. Outside edge and doesn't carry. Well bowled there. They'll get at least one here. Flicked away past square leg, might be two on offer. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Brilliant shot there.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, whack. Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Going with pace now. Well, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be six. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nicely played. Runs one. There'll be runs here.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Inglis with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Onto that early. That could be four.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
And that's the end of the innings. The Super Giants have set a target of 183 runs. reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball. Gaikwad watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Cut away to deep point, should just be the single.
The Super Kings gets their first runs of the innings. Gaikwad picking up a good single there.
Yep.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Too good. That is huge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Gaikwad has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Over the Super Kings, 10 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Doesn't beat the infield. Brilliant shot there.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for six.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Cuts that off well in the infield. Got that away nicely.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. We're 2 overs down into the second innings and they're scoring freely at the moment and hold an early advantage.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. that's missed the lot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Couldn't get it through the field.
Quad left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic. Three overs gone, and the bowlers are holding steady, not letting them get away too much. The run rate is 8 to 10 and over, so it's pretty evenly poised at the moment.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight to the fielder. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
A big one, 12 runs out of there. The Super Kings, 39 for none.
4 gone, and we've seen some excellent power and timing this power play, but they're going to need plenty more of it.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Misses everything. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Jeez, timed that well.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Short, just about ready to go out in the middle.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
So that's 5 down in the power play, and the bowlers have been getting the treatment by these batters. They're doing it with ease. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That is quite extraordinary. Sampson, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Oh, don't worry about chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive sixes.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Great shot.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Shami with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Power and precision in that shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yeah, can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Rolled the wrists over nicely, down toward fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it. Shot, should be runs here.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Oh, superb timing. Nicely played. Runs 1. Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance.
Yep.
Over the Super Kings and only 2 for 1.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added.
Left alone by the batter.
Yep.
With a great catch. They had to run a fair bit, and they've made a tough chance into a fairly easy one.
Dubé, the left-hander in the middle, and looks quite relaxed out there as well. He's got their tail up.
Big edge. Bowling fielders look really confident. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Yep.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Beats the field with a great shot. That over improves their economy rate a bit. They needed it, but it's starting to get somewhat messy.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Norkia has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Yep.
That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4.
Might look to go big again here.
Ah, shot. Had to generate some pace off the spinner. But it's a fine late cut for 4.
Got it away for 4. Backward of point very nicely.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Cut away to cover point. They'll get the single. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
The timing on this shot is so bad. Didn't even get close to the ball. Very fortunate that it didn't take off stump along the way.
Great take by Gully. What a fantastic bit of fielding. The bowler is ecstatic.
Brevis, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nicely played. Runs one.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Hit that hard and fast. End of the over. 4 off it. The Super Kings are 115 for 3.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Lovely balance, leant back and punch behind point, the ball heading to the boundary.
Good return back from the deep.
Driven through cover, just the one. Wow, that's missed a lot. Perfectly timed.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery. Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Norkia needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Yeah.
End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 127 for 3.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Hasaranga, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's racing away. Hasaranga over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Yep.
Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Nicely played. Runs 1.
Yeah.
Well played. Could be a quick single. The Super Giants with a massive shout. Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Super catch.
Dhoni coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Dug that out well. Doesn't beat the infield.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Misses everything. 6 runs added in the over. The Super Kings are 151 for 4.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
On that nicely, good defence.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
Big edge. Where's that going?
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Pulled away. Should just be the single with deep square leg out there.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Singh has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Faulks coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up. Singh with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Driven through cover, just the one. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Straight to the fielder. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
It's been an excellent middle section of the innings. Required rate hasn't really blown out beyond 10 much these last few overs. They're in a good position.
Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
These runs are just drying up. That's 3 successive dot balls, making it difficult for the batters.
And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one.
Overton, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Hussain, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Too much room and got what it deserved. Charming, sat underneath the ball and a fine catch. The floodlights didn't seem to worry them at all, but they certainly made it look easier than what it was.
New batter out of the crease, lower order, right-hander, who want to add some quick runs.
And that's 2 full. Nice shot. It could be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Oh, yes, holds on to that under huge pressure. They've done it. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.